At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. Kids and even adults who didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
New at Asham, the Shore Glide Delivery Aid. Precision, stability, and style all in one. Available with or without Broom Caddy. With its durable design, it's built to last season after season. Check out our website at asham.com.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles Reward Miles for even more value at PharmaSave.
For exceptional customer service that measures up to any job, see the experts at McMahon & Yates. From tools to materials and everything in between, the experts at McMahon & Yates make sure that you have everything you need for your next project. All delivered right to your door. McMahon & Yates. Make it better.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
Why not? Just watch. Why not? Keep scrolling, I slide. Why not?
As a broadcaster and Hall of Fame football player, I'm constantly in the lab of life. For 15 years, my friends at Knott Auto Corp have been pioneers as well. Introducing Winnipeg Car Lab, custom car wraps, graphics, and auto services. Winnipeg, why not get in the lab?
From small towns to big cities, Chicken Chef is comfort food you can count on. We're your chicken choice, and pizza choice, and salad choice, and so much more. Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
Win a chance to cheer on Team Canada at the Worlds in Moose Jaw, the Jets, the Bombers, the Gold Ice, or your favorite on a night out at Assiniboia Downs. And support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum effort to preserve Manitoba's curling history and celebrate the greats in Manitoba curling. It's a Manitoba Sports Ticket Raffle. Tickets are $5, 3 for $10, 10 for $25, or 40 for $50. Scan the QR code on your screen now for the complete prize and raffle details and to buy your tickets, or go to raffle.link/MB Curl Museum.
The championship has evolved while retaining its competitive spirit.
And I think that's what's unique about Manitoba. But that hasn't changed, and I think it's just that uniqueness. You know, you go out for the opening ceremonies and there's 32 teams to be introduced, and you sometimes think like, what the heck? But it's a thrill for a lot of these guys if it's their first time, if they're trying to win it, or if they're not trying to win it. It doesn't really matter. It's a thrill for them to be there. So the whole 32 team championship, I think, is sort of what makes it so unique to play in Manitoba.
Hello curling fans, welcome to Stride Place Arena in Portage la Prairie, Manitoba. My name is Josh Harding and I'm joined today by Jack Hickaway, and we're here bringing you Day 3 of the 2025 Manitoba Men's Viterra Provincial Curling Championships. Today we've got our feature matchup is with Team Daniel Birchard from the Pembina Curling Club facing off against Team Devin WIEBE of the Charleswood Curling Club in Winnipeg. This is a B-side game, and these are two teams that are fighting to stay alive right now, as this is an elimination game.
Yeah, stay back, Tom.
So, welcome to the broadcast, Jack. How you doing today?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Josh. It's exciting to be here. Great facility, great energy, and off to an exciting start here. Lots of rocks in play already in this first end.
I was just going to say, as we're into seconds rocks already here in the first end, a lot of aggressive calls already. Team WIEBE second Thomas Dunlop attempting a run back. He does connect with one of the Birchard rocks in the forefoot. It's a very nice shot. What do you think of how both of these teams have gotten into it so early here, Jack?
Yeah, I mean, clearly not afraid to go after each other early, put some pressure on each other, and makes for an exciting start to the game. So an early opportunity here, though, for the Birchard team to put one top forefoot here under these staggered guards.
That's right. Despite the rocks in front of the house belonging to the WIEBE team being staggered like this, where they're overlapping each other, it does make it very difficult to play any type of run back. And so if Team Birchard's second, Andrew Peck, is able to bury this one nicely in the forefoot, it's going to be very well protected. And you can see Kelly and Dan working hard to get this one in there. And a very well executed shot. And the indication from Devin there was he's asking Thomas to throw, was that a hack weight?
Yeah, I think that's what I saw. Just an easy weight kind of take out and try to get to the nose here, this back forefoot yellow. Hitting it for curl here. Sounds close. Oh, great shot.
Oh, very nice shot. That rock is absolutely lost back there. I'm not sure if it's shot rock, though. I think that the yellow remains shot.
Yeah, I'd second that, Josh.
No, that makes a big difference. I like this. That allows the Birchard team to continue with the offense here, as Andrew is going to attempt to bury a second yellow stone in the forefoot.
Lots of curl, in the ice today. Looks like great conditions out there.
Absolutely wonderful. It's such a privilege when you get to play on ice like this. It could be a blessing and a curse, though, as Andrew is finding out here, as he's wrecks on the guard.
They're one. I don't mind that. Okay.
So it looks like just drawing top button here. Was that the call?
I think so. despite not being shot rock, the WIEBE team pretty happy with how most of the play has been drawn towards the center since they don't have the hammer. That's typically what you want to look for when you don't have the hammer, is you want to shrink that scoring area as much as possible. And so having both teams play towards the forefoot definitely plays into WIEBE's hands.
This one also curling. Yeah.
Not quite reaching the forefoot, but still a pretty good leave. That rock is certainly promotable, and now gets in the way of the BIRCHARD team from sinking another rock around that side.
If you hit it real low, you'll squeak. If you hit too thick, you're just going to stop here. It's not great. Okay, so you got to try and, you're hitting about less than half. Yeah. Hey, just control up.
So Daniel's indication there was that he's looking for Kelly to try and cross the face of this red rock just a little bit, hit it tight on the inside of the centerline side of the rock, and so he might be able to sort of bounce off of that centerline red rock and into the forefoot. Although I'm not sure they'd be sitting two after this.
Hard, hard, hard. Okay, good.
Yeah, well executed there. Nice result.
Potentially just a bit thinner than they even wanted. I think that they were hoping that that shooter yellow was going to end up more on top of this yellow one. I think with it being wide open right now, Team WIEBE third, Julian Leduc, is going to attempt a slash double, and I'm expecting some heat.
Yep. Whoa, 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 curl. Straight, whoa, straight, straight, hard, hard, hard.
Tough.
Yeah, just a little too thick there to make the top two yellows go.
Always the risk of that one. Certainly hitting it tight was not the right way to miss that one, and the BIRCHARD team is now sitting two, throwing with the hammer. And that small mistake has seriously changed the complexion of this end. After having just thrown a hit, let's see how Kelly can adjust to draw weight.
Whoa, whoa, looks up, looks up. Wait, looks up, guys. Whoa. Whoa.
Sweeper's hesitant.
Whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right.
Yeah, not a bad result. I think they got it over maybe just enough to hide an inch.
Yeah, great weight in the opening end from Kelly there. I think that the WIEBE team is going to have basically the same shot as they had just tried, probably a little bit easier actually. I think anything high to the nose of this rock is going to send both of these yellows out of the forefoot. As well, there's a good chance here that Devin's rock also leaves the house, meaning that the BIRCHARD team will be able to put another rock into the house.
Oh, I think he has most of that rock available, eh? So
he could leave it nose, yeah.
Almost dead nose if you're getting close to that guard to make the double.
And the skip from the Charleswood is opening the rock of the game. And a well-executed double helps to clear up the forefoot a little bit.
Yeah, yellow still shot rock at the back 8 foot. Dan indicating just to draw top 8, top 4, get a second one in there.
Chances are is that if this rock is buried nicely, that the WIEBE team is going to opt to just hit that open yellow one and give up a free deuce. That would be my guess. Of course, if they wanted to try and get shot by either a draw or a run back, they could take that on, but...
Yeah, those two guards at the front there are fairly tight to the house, so makes that run back potentially a little bit more straightforward.
I think part of their decision will depend on where Daniel's able to place this rock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you can hear them talking there. The risk is giving up 3.
Okay, no pocket, no
always
pocket,
curl.
no pocket. You gotta
No
be
double,
sitting
guys. No double.
Calling for the curl late here.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
Sliding just a bit too far, I think, to be shot. They're taking a second shot rock. I think they're taking a look at it now.
Yeah, it's certainly close. Always hard to tell with these overhead camera angles if that camera isn't mounted directly above the pinhole.
And what this would have changed was that now they're talking about trying to play a double. And if they were to if Devin was able to get rid of both of these yellow rocks, he would guarantee a force. But if, in fact, he didn't even need to hit that second yellow rock in order to be shot, then he probably could have just hit this one on the nose. It looks to me now like they're going to try a little hit and roll on top of the centerline yellow rock, I think is what they've indicated.
You need a bit more, Jules.
Yeah, and even if he rolls to a spot where it's half open there, kind of splitting the center line back 8 foot, it's a pretty good result. Any tap from the Birchard team would then jam on that back yellow one.
Close, little out there. Close, 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 close. Whoa,
Yep.
whoa, whoa. Straight, straight. Hard. Whoa,
Whoa.
whoa.
Whoa. No,
Curl,
no, no,
curl, curl, curl.
Pretty good result there. This is going to be a tough one, although if Daniel does decide that he is indeed second shot with that yellow rock, then he'll have the opportunity to play a low weight hit.
Close, close, close. I think it's red, actually. I think so
Oh,
too.
now Kelly's saying it might be red. Well, they'll play it anyway and they'll measure.
I don't think it's going crazy.
Come with a rock down like this.
Okay, we'll play it safe.
And hit that. If they can roll into this way at all and avoid the jam back here, then if this yellow rock is indeed second shot over this red one, then it'll be for 2. And I assume that if this shot is made the way he's calling, then there's probably going to be a measure.
Nice job on the telestrator there.
Oh, thanks. I'm getting better at it. Jack, last night I had nightmares about messing up on the telestrator again.
Clean.
So throw it halfway at this now.
Hard.
Paulo hitting this hard to try and stay outside that center line.
Hard. Only, just straight, straight. Hard. Straight, only, hard. Keep going.
And just by the guard.
Okay. Okay.
Dan's yellow shooter not sticking around for shots, so now they are measuring for 1 point. And it's a potential steal of 1 for the WIEBE team.
Good sweep. Good sweep.
Yeah, almost made that shot too good.
That's right. You probably couldn't imagine that could happen, that you could get by that guard and actually hit it too low and roll out that way, but that really speaks to the quality of the curl in this ice. It's really something to behold.
Yeah.
It does take some getting used to.
Oh, absolutely. Different conditions here than in your typical curling club for sure.
I think it's red too.
From what I've seen so far is that a few teams have had to take pause before calling that curl sweep.
Yeah, you got to think twice about it.
The ice is taking care of that all on its own.
Yeah, because I mean, that was like true hack.
Yeah, it was anything but what we did.
Is that Lynn?
That is Lynn.
Star umpire Lynn Coleman in there measuring this for us. So the Birchard team hails from the Pembina Curling Club, as do Jack and I. We play with our team there on the same night.
And so does Lynn.
And so does Lynn. And
Yeah.
Lynn is on the board of directors of the Pembina Curling Club as well, so a little shout out to Lynn there. And Lynn is indicating that that was in fact a steal of 1 for the WIEBE team. So as we move into the second end now, it is 1-0 for WIEBE. We'll be back in a moment.
1 red.
Yeah.
Viterra, helping farmers feed the world for over 100 years, and proud sponsor of the Viterra Championship.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Curl Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork. Good for me, good for Manitoba.
New at Asham, load up and go with our redesigned curling broom bag on wheels. This bag's all-terrain heavy-duty wheels glide with ease. Its solid construction is durable and fits all your curling gear. Check out our website at asham.com.
It's hanging out there, way out there.
It's like really sliding.
Second end action, day 3,
Okay,
the
that's fine,
Viterra
that's
Provincial
fine.
Men's Curling Championships.
Yeah.
Team Devin Wiebe takes on Team Daniel BIRCHARD.
That 5 might be.
Yeah, and Team Wiebe with a steal of 1 there in the first. Putting both rocks in the house to start the end.
You got some room
Yeah,
here.
Daniel deciding to really double down on the offense here,
Curl,
ignoring
curl.
both of those counting Wiebe stones
curl. Yeah.
coming around
Curl.
the corner guard.
Hard. Curl. Hard.
This one's going to have to curl if they want to bury it.
Just curl. Just curl. Just curl.
Sweeper's making a move though.
That's really going. Wow, some delicate touch there from lead Paulo Aquila.
Similar to me.
And that rock is gone.
Yeah, great shot.
Should curl a lot.
Second, Thomas Dunlop is being asked to throw hack weight and try and get around this guard to actually remove this buried yellow rock. And the ice he was given is probably similar to ice that you'd give for a draw out to the wings on most club ice.
You gotta go. Hard. Hard.
On a well-called, well-thrown shot there, gets rid of that buried yellow rock. And where Thomas has left that rock, in fact, means that Daniel's now calling for a hit instead of another draw around the corner.
Curl up. Nice and clean here.
So Andrew Peck here with a control weight hit.
Yep.
Try to make the roll on top of the corner of the red.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Hitting it hard for line here. Oh, and just by the guard.
Yeah, powerful sweep there from Kelly, is able to get that past the guard.
Like that. Normal. It should be fresh. Wait, nice. Yep.
And the lefty, Thomas Dunlop, even has more of this rock than a righty would have, kicking out of the other hack. And he does well to get rid of the rock, even though he rolls out.
Yeah, not a bad result.
I like a hit and roll behind the corner. Yeah. Same weight.
So Dan now calling just control weight hit and roll right behind the corner guard here.
The nice thing about a shot like this, although can be difficult to execute, is it gets 2 things done at once. You do get to get rid of one of those counting red rocks as well as roll behind the guard. But
right.
As mentioned, it's a difficult shot to execute, and unfortunately they've overcurled to the nose. Still not a terrible result, though.
No, it gets rid of one red one and kind of doesn't really get things off the center line, but certainly makes Team WIEBE play at this yellow one.
Yep, close. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Whoa, yep. Whoa. Yep. Close, whoa. Yes, hard. Hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hard, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Idiot. Way too far.
So avoids the jam on the back red. And then rolls towards the yellow corner guard here. Looks to be about half under, maybe 2/3 under from our perspective here.
Where that red one rolled to, it actually could end up acting as a second guard for the Birchard team if Kelly is able to roll nicely buried behind there.
Gotta go for a roll. Yep.
Yeah, well, especially with the either he rolls or with the amount this ice curls, right? You could still put one back 8 foot.
That's
stay
true.
Probably almost buried around that red one. So not quite making the roll there though with the yellow shooter. So Team WIEBE going to try to roll away and split the house.
And the idea behind splitting the house means that if you can have two rocks in the house is just to separate them with as much space between as possible. Then you avoid having the team with hammer having the opportunity to play a double, which could lead to a blank. So if you don't have the hammer, one of the main goals is that you can force the opposition team to take a single point when they don't need to.
Yeah, exactly. And Team WIEBE just expressing a little bit of frustration with that one. Rolled the other way than they wanted to, and now giving the opportunity to Team Birchard for a double takeout here.
Yep. Oh. Clean. Clean. Curl. Clean. Curl. Set.
No mistake there from Kelly. Great shot.
Somebody grab the doubles board.
Kind of wait. Control. Yeah.
Our fellow curling club, Pembina Curling Club League Nighters will know that we have a doubles board, and whenever a team makes a double, they get to grab the board, and after the draw is finished, whichever team is left with the doubles board after everybody is off the ice gets a free pitcher upstairs. So
as big as you can.
Yeah, so when you're down 4 points playing the 8th end,
as we
there's no shot for 4. Play a double, you get the doubles board.
That's
and then
right.
Go upstairs for a beverage. It's a good time. So with Kelly's double here, he does leave the shooter just edge on edge with the corner guard. Devin Wiebe throwing an easy weight hit at it now.
Clean. Whoa. Clean. Curl. 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 Whoa. 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 Yeah, hard roll. Hard roll.
A nice shot. Nice to roll away there from the corner.
Try and cross it. I think I
Pull the play away from that corner guard a little bit more.
No, we can try the roll. Might as well. Got to over-roll it a bit. Control up. I like control up still.
Yeah, you need that.
Move.
Yeah, to Jack's point there, the further away that Devin was able to roll from the corner guard, the more difficult Daniel's attempt at making a hit and roll behind the guard becomes. And so he's done well there. I think Dan has indicated that he's going to try hard for this long roll, but it is a difficult shot.
No, I just don't want to throw the other turn to make the roll. Like how much is curling we can afford to
Yeah, so by throwing the in turn at this one, he'll have to just cross the face a little bit. Try to hit 3/4, 2/3 of this red stone.
Clean. Curl.
Clean. Straight. Whoa.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa.
Big roll. Big fast.
Oh, they're very close to making the perfect roll on that one there. Could have used just an inch more curl.
We'll keep it straight if we need to. Yeah.
Yeah,
because right where we need to roll it is right where I hit it, right? Yeah. Perfect.
This being Devin's last shot at the end, he's now changing gears. He's not trying to roll away from that guard. There's now no risk of a 2 from the Birchard team, and so now they're going to try and roll under the guard and make Daniel's last shot as difficult as possible.
Yeah, and if he makes it perfect, could set up a force here for sure.
See, Devin's got a corn broom there. He's a classic Manitoba Tucker. I think if I've got this right, 4 of the 8 players on the sheet right now are all Tuckers.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, there you go. That's 50%.
Whoa, straight, whoa, straight, 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 yeah, straight, straight. Yikes, man. Can't get those.
After an on and off sweep, that one just absolutely taking off on them past the hog line. And Daniel will throw this one right through to carry the hammer into the third end.
Yeah, and still picking a path to kind of watch it move down the sheet, right? See Kelly holding the broom there. And kind of a freebie to get to know a path in the ice.
And Team Birchard maintains the hammer, moving into the third end. WIEBE leads 1-0. We'll be back in a moment.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. Kids and even adults who didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to a rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
Today's sponsor, Recycle Everywhere. You drink it, you bin it.
Why not? Just watch. Why not? Keep scrolling, I slide. Why not?
As a broadcaster and Hall of Fame football player, I'm constantly in the lab of life. For 15 years, my friends at Not Auto Corp have been pioneers as well. Introducing Winnipeg Car Lab, custom car wraps, graphics, and auto services. Winnipeg, why not get in the lab?
It is the third end of our feature matchup between Team Devin WIEBE from the Charleswood and Team Daniel Birchard of the Pembina. Team WIEBE currently holds a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and Team WIEBE sticking with their strategy from last end, throwing the first one top 4-foot. And getting this over nicely to the center line here.
You could see Julian Leduc there in an attempt to curl that rock nicely to the center line. He rotated his broom head to be sideways, and so we call that in curling knifing. And so what that does is that really takes a lot of, it really puts a lot of directional scratches into the ice, into the pebble, causing rocks to curl very hard, and it takes a lot of weight off of them. So if you need a rock to curl, but you don't necessarily need it to travel further distance-wise, then knifing the rock in that way is a good strategy to use.
So Paulo here asks for a hack weight takeout on the one top 4-foot. And threading the needle there.
Nicely done. It's difficult to manage ports like that on ice that curls this much, and so he does well to remove that Team WIEBE rock.
Weight's nice. Firm. Yep. Hard. Hard. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Shot.
Very nice shot from second Thomas Dunlop there. That's the side that you would have wanted to poke out there. So since he's rolled past the center line, Daniel BIRCHARD team now not having an opportunity to hit that again and roll behind their corner guard, and instead deciding to switch gears, hit the center guard, and roll for a second corner.
Good, Norm.
Andrew Peck getting a steady stream of takeouts here so far this game.
Hard roll. Okay.
Oh, and a tough one there for Andrew. Those ones are always so close. He was really just an inch or two off from where he wanted to hit that rock, and instead pretty much leaves it with the worst result that you could imagine. And those ones are really tough when you do it that way.
Yeah, they're very, very tough. To be so close and to not get a result is a bit frustrating.
And sometimes you can throw it well enough to make the shot, and then it's a small missed call on the sweep or a little bit bad luck. And
I'm getting T-line right now.
Yeah, but there's a yellow rock up there now, right? So it does the same thing again.
That's right.
It's all good.
Line.
Well, and that's a great point that Jack made there, is that now that center line rock belongs to them, is that next time if they try a run back, it's their own rock that's going to be entering the rings, and that makes a huge difference. And so if they can learn from what happened on the last one and give very similar line and weight, then Andrew should be very close on connecting with the rocks in the house with this run back.
One more. Yep. Hard. Okay.
Andrew just a little bit tight on his release there, I think, but ends up getting a bit lucky, and they do they come off of their corner guard and they connect with the WIEBE rock that was in the 8-foot there. So forcing the WIEBE team to now play a defensive shot.
Lucky result, but we'll take it.
Yeah, Daniel understands that they got a little bit lucky there, but that's the game. That's how it goes sometimes.
Oh, and a nice shot there, avoiding the jam at the back and rolling to the edge 8-foot.
And the BIRCHARD team understanding that without any corner guards and without a rock of theirs in the house right now, is that their chances of scoring 2 or more are pretty much nothing at this point, and they're going to be working hard for a blank now.
Whoa, right off. Curl. Try and get a cross-face double here. Yep. Or jam it. Okay, good.
Yeah, a bit of a bad break there.
Very close to making the double, and once again you can be that inch away, and then you just don't quite get the result. Curling really is a game of inches.
Honestly, if we're in line with the other one, it's not a.
So the call here, I believe, what I heard them speaking about was just to kind of put it even with the back 4-foot red somewhere on the wing. Again, splitting the house, trying to make those 2 rocks horizontal with each other to make sure there's no double opportunity for the BIRCHARD team. Yeah, and a good spot for that one.
Same weight. Just control. I like control up, same weight.
And the goal here is to cross the face just a little bit on this hit, and if they can roll towards the center line in front of that red rock, then it complicates the WIEBE team's next hit just a little bit, and there's a chance for a jam. So Paulo using the knifing sweeping technique. Try and curl this one over. It's not going to quite be enough.
No, but sticks around in the rings, so Team WIEBE having to play at this one here.
Quite get out there. I don't know if that was released, but you curled the hair.
You gave him like here, right?
Yeah, but I think he threw here and it ran. It didn't move from where you started sweeping it. So.
Team BIRCHARD's coach is actually Andrew's fiance, Kelsey Meager, and she is also a member of the board of directors at the Pembina Curling Club. And from what I understand, one of only 3 female coaches of all 32 teams here, so that's pretty neat.
Tom's didn't move at all once we started sweeping, so.
Yeah, it's not something you see in the men's game very, very often, even at the very high level.
Yep. Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard. Hard for anything. Hard. Hard.
Hard for everything.
On a great sweep there to hold that one and make contact with the yellow.
Yeah, and rolling over into the center like this means that the BIRCHARD team gets the break that they needed to be able to generate a blank and should have a pretty makeable double here. The other female coaches in the event are Laurie McDonnell of the McGilvery team and Carrie Einerson of Team Richter. Out-turn bomb down the middle, Jack.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, it's everyone's favorite.
Oh, absolutely. Just across the center line like that. Best spot in the sheet to throw it. Dan should be close here.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa, clean, 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 straight, straight, clean, straight, yep, yep, yep.
Oh, and great shot.
Perfect execution, leaves the rock there.
So haven't made a double now. It'll be a nose hit from Team WIEBE, or they could try to roll somewhere to the wing to make Team BIRCHARD's blank attempt a little bit less straightforward. We'll see what they decide to do.
Yeah. 9 out of 10 times this results in a blank. And the BIRCHARD team being very patient with this game right now, and there's no problem with that. It's a very long game, and they'll be happy to maintain the hammer.
And no mistake there. Perfect shot.
Same way it is here. Yep. Clean. Yep. 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 Good.
On a nice throw from Dan there. Gets the blank.
Another blank means that Team WIEBE continues to lead 1-0 heading to the 4th end. And we'll be back right away.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. for prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps. Come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles reward miles for even more value at PharmaSave.
We hope you're enjoying this Manitoba Championship Curling, brought to you by Seagram's VO, integrity, tradition, and craftsmanship.
For exceptional customer service that measures up to any job, see the experts at McMahon and Yates. From tools to materials and everything in between, the experts at McMahon and Yates make sure that you have everything you need for your next project, all delivered right to your door. McMahon and Yates. Make it better.
Folks, what you're looking at is a small display featuring some articles from the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame that's here in Stride Place in Portage la Prairie right now. If you have the option, make sure you get out here, take a peek at it, take in some curling. There's a lot of exciting action happening down here, and of course some wonderful pieces of history with the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame. So Jack and I took a look at a lot of the trophies they had there, and as you saw, they even had the Briar tankard in-house, which is pretty neat. I've never seen it in person before, and it's pretty cool to take a look at all the history, read all the names. So if you can make it out to Portage la Prairie, Stride Place, come on down.
Yeah, and the facility itself, too, is just beautiful. Like, they've done such a good job with the facility and the ice, and yeah, great environment to watch curling. Come on down for a game.
Okay, into the fourth end of our feature matchup. Team Devin WIEBE currently leads Team Daniel BIRCHARD 1-0. And we've had a couple of blanked ends in a row, and the 1-0 scoreboard might be a little bit misleading because we have seen some rocks in play. But what Jack and I have noticed is that the teams, given that this is an elimination game and the loser will be out of the event, both teams just a little bit tentative to really get after it right now. And I think that from what I'm seeing so far this end is that both teams now feeling like they've got their feet under them, feeling a bit more confident in the atmosphere, and they're really going to start going after it. And for the BIRCHARD team, knowing that they have the hammer and it's an even end, it would be a good time for them to score.
Yeah, absolutely. And 4 made shots here by the 2 leads to start the send-off. So nice freeze there by the BIRCHARD team, and pretty good shot here as well as that red one comes to a stop. So
you want to try and come across?
5 consecutive flawless shots, and this is some quality curling.
I think this is probably easier. Okay, just sit on the inside. Okay, even nose is like just off nose is good.
Andrew going to try and make a freeze to that red rock that's sitting in the top of the forefoot. Andrew Peck was actually the alternate for Team Wazelik, which is the team that Jack and I play on, and he came with us to 2 different national curling club competitions on Team Manitoba. And the first time that we won in 2022, Andrew was actually playing on the Sunday, and he won the Manitoba title with us, and he was playing in the final, and having him as an alternate on our team was an absolutely excellent addition, and really he brought so much to the team.
No, agreed. It was a fantastic experience, and yeah, Andrew did a wonderful job keeping us all in line throughout the week. So
he really went the extra mile for us.
Good board. Control weight.
All right, so Thomas Dunlop here asked for a board weight hit on the yellow one here, side forefoot.
Hard.
And rolls away about a rock.
I don't think that don't think that those are Andrew's only provincial titles. If I remember correctly, I believe that this Birchard team won a Manitoba title at U16 many years ago. I'm pretty sure U16 used to be a division.
Wow.
Probably should have fact-checked that before I said it on air here, but we'll have to ask them about it after. I'm pretty sure. And from the WIEBE team, there's some curling pedigree there as well. Thomas Dunlop and Zach Balaka both on the roster for Team Canada in the 2020 World Championship curling event, and where they did win a gold medal with Jacques Gauthier.
Yeah, they had an incredible run that week.
Yeah, they absolutely did. It was a lot of fun to watch. We were very proud of them. Third, Jordan Peters is actually playing on the sheet next to them, so all 5 of the players from that Team Canada team are playing in this Viterra event.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
So a technical timeout, it looks like, it's been called here.
What's going on? Oh, no.
We're hearing Andrew saying that there is a drip, so we're thinking that the roof, there might be a small leak coming from the ceiling, and that can have a big effect on curling ice, since curling ice is they work very hard to level it out. They add pebble, which is small little water droplets, to the surface of the ice for the rocks to run across, and that's actually what helps the rocks to curl in the game. So if there's an extra big basically drop there from a leak in the ceiling, then that can cause some problems. So
right on that pigtail, yeah. Right
umpires, ice crew out there taking a peek.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah, just a spot to be cautious of now. They'll have to kind of keep an eye on
about
that.
like 20 seconds. 20.
I guess they decided to continue play.
Seems like it, yep.
You guys like just getting rid of this?
These things happen. There's
I don't think it goes to a good spot. It goes right here.
No fault to the ice crew or anything. It's these things will come up, and we just have to deal with them as they do.
Yeah, and clearly not severe enough to bring a little scraper out or anything like that, right? So.
Yeah, and it's something that both teams are going to have to remember and be aware of. So.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right, so Team WIEBE just trying to hit and roll here.
That's okay. I'm totally fine with that.
But yeah, not a bad result. Kills the yellow one on the wing, and they really with that one they wanted to make sure that they weren't leaving Team Birchard with any sort of double or hit and roll into the button area there.
Really good. If you can move it just 4 or 5 inches. Kind of weight then. You want T-line? You want T-line back 4 weight.
Some jockeying for position happening now as we're getting late into the end, and that forefoot is very closed off. Team Birchard looking to score a couple of points. I think they're aware that at this point a blank is off the table, and so they want to make sure that they're able to get more than one.
Yep. Hard.
Paulo working hard to try and get this by.
Keep going. Yeah, you got to roll it off. Yep, hard. Keep going.
A bit of an unfortunate one there. Daniel acknowledging that Kelly probably needed more ice there, and so that's a good little bit of communication just so that Kelly can be reassured that he doesn't have to adjust anything from his throw.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's just reiterating to the thrower that it was a good release and nothing funky going on.
A huge shot there from third Julian Leduc. Gets rid of a lot of rocks and really simplifies everything in the forefoot.
Yeah, absolutely. Dan choosing to ignore that rock side of the forefoot there and just play a draw here around some yellow guards.
Where is it? Where is it, guys? Where is it? Never. We're heavy. We're wide open. That's no. Whoa. I don't know. Whoa. Maybe it's gonna ricochet. Who knows? Okay.
Tough one there from Kelly. Seems to me it was a little bit heavy and a little bit wide, and that's just not going to be. It's just not going to be a great combo.
No, it's arena ice is always very sensitive to the weight, right? So a little bit of an overthrow, and it will run quite a bit straighter than it otherwise would have. Kelly's last draw was pretty close for weight, just a slight overcurl, but I expect this will be close.
Where is it? Where is it, guys? Where is it? Never. We're heavy. We're wide open. That's no. Whoa. I don't know. Whoa. Maybe even a ricochet. Who knows? Okay.
Tough one there from Kelly. Seems to me it was a little bit heavy and a little bit wide, and that's just not going to be. It's just not going to be a great combo.
No, it's arena ice is always very sensitive to the weight, right? So a little bit of an overthrow, and it will run quite a bit straighter than it otherwise would have. Opportunity for Team WIEBE though now, just to. I think they can see about 3/4 of this.
Half rock.
Yeah.
This rock, and hopefully just roll his yellow to sit right there, right on top of that rock, and then it's going to be very difficult for Devin to be able to hit that rock out since it's perfectly frozen. So that's the goal for them right now.
Whoa!
Clean.
Yep.
Clean, yep. Yes. Hard. Right up. Hard.
Andrew doing his best to hold this.
Good sweet.
And it'll be a nose hit.
So once again, just getting caught by just the sheer amount of curl in this ice, and we really haven't seen a whole lot of misses wide.
He might try the blank. We'll have to throw a double. Let's just nose it. Make him make a shot. Yeah. Make him make a shot.
All right, so nose hit being called here from Team WIEBE. Bit of debate whether or not you want to roll away or try to make his
just
double
bump it on the
difficult.
nose and
but
make him make something.
yeah, as he said, nothing wrong with making him make something. So
Yeah. Should be straightening out just a bit more now. Yep. Hard.
And hard early out of Devin's hand there.
yeah, this is not one you want to be missing low side. Well, it sounds like they're happy with the line. Great job.
Yeah, and a monster sweep there from Zach holds it out, and Daniel and Kelly now deciding whether they want to make a double and roll out.
One top four.
If you don't, then
I don't think you do, but that's fine.
okay. Well, I don't mind just playing the nose for safety because the double's not easy with how much curls.
So option
I like nose.
one
I like the nose.
down to here, nose it for one, and the other option that they discussed was coming with a really hard, hitting it about there, making the double off that way, and rolling your shooter out to blank. But I think they've decided to try to play it safe and just go for that single point.
It curls so much it's hard to judge. So same.
Yeah, and Dan just saying that it curls so much that it's hard to call that double. So playing it safe with the nose hit.
Clean.
So a nice control weight here from the skip.
Clean.
Yep.
Whoa. Curl.
Oh, and a little roll away there.
Oh. Neither team quite certain who's shot right now. Let's take a closer look.
Certainly looks close from the camera angle, but
I think it's yellow. Yeah, it's up to you, Julian. I think it's yellow.
Go look at it.
I think it's them, but
Yeah, it's yellow. Okay.
Might be working
I don't know, if you're looking at it, if you're looking at it more than once, you might as well just call the measure.
That's kind of what I've always said. You know, if it's not immediately obvious, then just throw a stick on it, and really there's no harm.
Yeah, and these teams, I imagine, would have been briefed on whether or not rings are perfectly symmetrical in all directions too, right? So if it was suspected that potentially the forefoot's a bit out or the pin's a little bit off center, then you might be more inclined to call a measure. So second measure of the game, though.
I think they hit that rock actually pretty close to where they were hoping to. That was very close to the nose, and you saw there how much action they got off of it.
Yeah.
There was a big roll off, and that speaks to the quality of these rocks and the lively striking bands. What we've seen is actually quite a few teams trying to make hit and rolls, hitting rocks about where they think, and then rolling way too far. So it's definitely an adjustment if you're not used to playing in arena conditions like this.
Oh, absolutely. And yeah, like you said, especially these rocks, like we're sitting right behind the sheet, and he hit 11/12.
I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
Just be like, you know what? Sure, it's you.
Yeah.
Make sure. Josh and Jake and same Thursday night mix. That's what I'm saying. Like, you look at it, 4 or 5 seconds, not sure.
Missing it. Missing it.
And confirmed, one yellow.
Where the shot?
We move into the fifth end at a 1-all tie. WIEBE with the hammer back, and we'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, I know. It was like it was actually a medium goal.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Curl Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork. Good for me, good for Manitoba.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
Today's sponsor, RME, right by you.
Fifth end action in our featured game with Team WIEBE versus Team BIRCHARD. Team BIRCHARD forced in the last end there to take a single point, leaving us with a 1-1 tie.
Yeah, 2 perfect rocks to start off the end again. Both leads on fire this game so far.
Yeah, hats off to the leads. There's Zach Balaka of the WIEBE team and Paulo Aquila of the BIRCHARD team.
So Paulo asked here to come around everything now to the top button.
Yeah, if you can. We're going around, so yeah. I like that score. Yeah, gotta go. Yep, hard.
Kelly pounding it for line here.
Yeah, nice weight.
A little bit unfortunate there. They got caught in between because coming around at all and coming to the top button would have been a pretty good shot, and also being just a bit short and freezing on top of that red one would have worked out very well too, but having been just a hair heavy and a hair tight and bouncing off, it leaves the WIEBE team with an opportunity to make a hit and roll a second rock under cover on the center line.
Yep. Good board.
Yeah, so Zach just throwing this like an easy takeout weight. Trying to get across the face of that yellow one.
Right up. Sit.
Nicely done.
Very nice shot.
It's probably just straight. Like, right? Control at least. You want to control up? Okay. Give me good ice. I got you. Yep. Wait. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Clean. Curl. Curl. Good.
On a great shot there by Andrew, moving both the Reds. And maybe sticking the shooter. It's
I heard someone say good. So I can see a little bit of white between the 12-foot there and the rock, but
yeah,
they're telling us that it's in. That just speaks to what we were saying about the liveliness of those rocks. I think that Jack and I both spoke a little too soon there, saying that it was going to hang around, and it just kept going.
Line. Line. Top. Line. Hard line. Really hard, boys. Got to get it there. Got to get it there. Got to go, boys. Hard. 15-5. You got to go.
This one really curling.
Curl, 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 curl. Okay.
Wow. And Devin saying 15-5 there, and what he's referring to is the time that it took for the rock to move between the hog lines, so 15.5 seconds. And that made it all the way to biting the top 8. So this is very fast ice. That's very nice ice to play on as a competitor because you can fine-tune your weight and adjust much more easily that way. And so for you to be able to get a 15-5 that deep means that we're playing on some very nice conditions right now.
Yeah, I like that. I think this is fine.
So just a little bit of debate here on Team Birchard about which one to hit.
Yeah, same way you just threw is honestly fine.
Electing to hit the one 8-foot on the wing. Of course, if you nose the one top 12, you're not shot rock. So.
All the way. Clean, clean, clean. Good sweep, Cal. Good sweep.
Yeah, and a nice sweep there by Team Birchard to hold that on the nose.
Easy.
Yep, Kelly getting some credit for helping Andrew out with that one.
And rinse and repeat for
Tear
Team
down.
WIEBE.
That's okay. Weight's okay. Yep. Hard. 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 Go. Hard.
And they do well to make the nose hit. As simple as a shot like that seemed, if we are right in believing that that yellow biter is in fact in the house, that shot becomes very important, because if they were to roll out there, then the Birchard team could hit that other red rock to sit too.
Just control here.
So as long as Team WIEBE is able to continue these nose hits, then that does leave that biter rock out of question.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Curl, curl, curl. Keep going. Curl, curl, keep going. Curl, curl, curl.
Big curl sweep here, and gets across the nose by half an inch.
Want this? No.
Yeah, very close there to getting that roll underneath, and both teams just struggling to get the rolls perfectly precise. Just an inch off here and there.
Tight for bump, no? Yeah, bumper. Tight ice, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, and especially with ice that curls this much, with downweight hits, to call those rolls precisely is so difficult. You end up hitting it early on the sweep, and you hold the line too much, or you wait too long and it's already gone. So.
Whoa! Yep! Yep! Whoa! Whoa, you're good, you're good.
Nice shot there. By rolling away to the edge of the 8, Team WIEBE. Team WIEBE doesn't set up a double there for Team Birchard, so good result.
We have to play. We can't get through. Yeah, you can't see the inside of that, right? Yeah. I think you need a bit more weight.
Kelly being asked to come down, hit this red rock and roll as far as he can underneath these ones and leave it somewhere around there, buried and protected.
Clean. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
And again, just not quite getting in the right spot for a roll.
I like easy out here.
The idea now for Team WIEBE is if they can manage to roll right on top of that questionable little yellow biter, then it'll probably take that one out of play for good.
Yep. Yep. Really hard. Really hard. Yep. Hard.
Another big
Keep
sweep
going, Dad.
here.
Go. Hard.
And right on the nose. Not a bad result, though. Still a lot of separation between those two reds.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, a couple of big sweeps this end. The front ends are definitely nice and warm.
Same ice with your intern should be fine.
Okay, with
Oh, you
the
wanna
same
play
weight?
control
I was going to say we don't need to play normal.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
You're like same weight I was throwing last time, which was
I
pretty
like
up,
it.
honestly.
I like it.
I missed that there, Jack. Is Dan still trying the long roll under the center?
Yeah, that's the call, just with a control weight. So he doesn't want to throw this too hard. Just a nice controllable weight and make the long roll. If he makes it really, really good, put some pressure on Team WIEBE for sure.
Big roll, boys.
Whoa. Whoa. Close. Curl. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, another nose hit there.
Well, you might have a double.
Just not quite getting across the face on those
That'll be pretty
rolls.
Flat. That's flat. If he can make that, props to him. we'll be for sure second, eh? If you do this even, right to here, that's totally fine. A little flop in.
Julian and Devin's concern right now is that if they were to come down, nose this rock, leave their rock right there, the concern then would be is that
we're for sure second if he knows, right?
Daniel might be able to
just get a little
come down and play a big double for two there. If those arrows make any sense to anybody at all, they made perfect sense in my head.
Oh, you got the two colors going on, so it looks really good.
But I think what Devin was saying there was that props to Dan if he's able to make that. The double will just be so flat; it's going to have to be absolutely screaming down the sheet.
It's so flat. Nose is I'm throwing bumper because we need to stick, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And Devin at the other end now just reassuring his team that the double is going to be very, very flat, and Daniel will have a hard time with that one.
Yeah, and board weight with ice about on the edge of the rock, so it's a pretty straight spot.
That speaks to what you were saying about arena ice and being so sensitive to the weight. What you see is that big curl on the draws, and then any kind of hit weight stays pretty straight. So.
Hard! 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 Hard!
All right, a great shot there.
Yeah, exactly what they drew up. Now Daniel and Kelly, I would guess, are going to talk about this double.
Yeah, like we either do this.
I don't like.
I don't like that either.
I don't like chasing it.
Okay, so just big roll into the
Yep,
side.
just crash inside.
Okay.
Okay, so instead of the double coming down like this, off of here and just rolling into the side of that one, eliminating that right red rock, leaving a yellow one right there. And so probably not going to be removing this red rock.
Just roll into the side of that one, honestly. You're not going to get the double.
Yeah.
But you
So
might
Daniel just said that they're
the side of it or just the back of it.
just roll into the side of it or the back of it. Probably not going to be getting the double there. And that's a very realistic call, and he's probably right. And I think I would have tried to just throw an absolute missile and get it and definitely miss. So, you know, maybe a bit of wisdom there from Daniel that I don't have.
Well, they initially called for maybe a chase on the one to the left, but Kelly was adamant there. He did not like that call. So this is
you got to go with what the skip is comfortable with.
And
oh,
no
pretty much
mistake
exactly what Daniel called there, and they do even end up shot rock. So very well done, very well executed, and just a good example of how sometimes you just got to defer to the skip. He knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah, great shot. And
You guys think
Team
we can
WIEBE
get out of
here
with hack? I don't think so. Okay.
with a difficult chase. Oh, and electing just to draw for one, it looks
After
like.
an entire end of hits, the WIEBE team now having to play a difficult draw around the center in order to try and stop the BIRCHARD team from getting more than one. And this is interesting. This is where that biter comes into play, because if this rock ended up not in the house at all, then the BIRCHARD team would be able to hit that red rock that's in the house currently, and if that yellow is biting, that would be a 3-ender. So this one important to be in the rings.
Well, this is the hammer. So.
Oh.
Line's good.
Yeah.
Definitely important to be in the rings.
Running good.
Disregard everything I just said.
Running a little hot. Running a little hot. Running really hot.
Sweeper's
really
watching
hot.
this one for now. Line is good.
All right.
I'm just not quite able to stick in the 8-foot.
I haven't thrown a draw since draw the button.
So steal a 1 there for Team BIRCHARD, and we're going to pause now for a 5th end break and a message from our sponsors, and we'll be back after that.
Viterra, helping farmers feed the world for over 100 years, and proud sponsor of the Viterra Championship.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
From small towns to big cities, Chicken Chef is comfort food you can count on. We're your chicken choice. And pizza choice, and salad choice, and so much more. Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
For exceptional customer service that measures up to any job, see the experts at McMahon & Yates. From tools to materials and everything in between, McMahon & Yates. Make it better.
Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba.
Eat. Meet. Stay. Canada Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canada Inn's. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadainns.com.
Today's sponsor, RME, right by you.
New at Asham, the Shore Glide Delivery Aid. Precision, stability, and style all in one. Available with or without Broom Caddy. With its durable design, it's built to last season after season. Check out our website at asham.com.
Today's sponsor, Recycle Everywhere. You drink it, you bin it. Win a chance to cheer on Team Canada at the Worlds in Moose Jaw, the Jets, the Bombers, the Gold Ice, or your favorite on a night out at Assiniboia Downs. And support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum effort to preserve Manitoba's curling history and celebrate the greats in Manitoba curling. It's a Manitoba sports ticket raffle. Tickets are $5, 3 for $10, 10 for $25, or 40 for $50. Scan the QR code on your screen now for the complete prize and raffle details and to buy your tickets, or go to raffle.link/MB Curl Museum. Today's sponsor, PharmaSave. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles reward miles for even more value at PharmaSave.
The championship has evolved while retaining its competitive spirit.
And I think that's what's unique about Manitoba, but that hasn't changed. And I think it's just that uniqueness. You know, you go out for the opening ceremonies and there's 32 teams to be introduced, and you sometimes think like, what the heck? But it's a thrill for a lot of these guys if it's their first time, if they're trying to win it, or if they're not trying to win it. It doesn't really matter. It's a thrill for them to be there. So the whole 32 team championship, I think, is sort of what makes it so unique to play in Manitoba.
Josh Harding and Jack Hickaway here from Stride Place Arena, Portage the Prairie, for the 2025 Manitoba Men's Viterra Provincial Curling Championship. This is the third day of play, and we're going to start out here by just doing a quick update around the ring. So, currently, Team Tichkowski is up 5-2 on Team Barr. Team Richter leads Team Freeman 4-2, and Team Peters leads Team Marnock 4-3. And on our feature sheet, Team Birchard leads Team WIEBE 2-1. And Jack and I discussed over the break there that he's now going to be in charge of keeping track of who has the hammer. It's clearly that's not my strong suit. And I reminded him that I'm just merely a front end player, and so I don't have to concern myself with these kinds of things most of the time. I just do what I'm told.
I don't usually keep track either. It's third.
Oh man.
Yeah. So that's.
Is there anybody that knows what's going on our
hopefully
team?
The skip, but who knows? No, Team WIEBE with the hammer this end.
Okay. I'm going to write that down somewhere.
Do it, yep.
Lean. Okay. Good curl.
And Team BIRCHARD here, second Andrew Peck,
Back 12. Okay, we're to it then.
calling a freeze on a red one here, back 12 foot.
Hard.
Sweeper's guiding this one into the rings.
Go. All the way, right to it. Go.
No, perfectly placed.
great
Rock
shot.
right there, perfectly frozen, and very strong opening to the 6th end from the BIRCHARD team.
Still back T-line though, so room for one more. Oh.
Looks like Paulo accidentally used Zach's broom there, and I guess they look exactly alike. Oh, no harm, no foul.
Yeah, it's about
Warmed it up for him.
That's right. So Team WIEBE, Thomas Dunlop here asked to freeze the Yellowstone just placed there by Andrew Peck.
back yellow. Got that one. Okay, curl.
This one hanging a bit.
I heard their brooms actually completely different colors. I could see Andrew shaking his head there. I'm sure that they're going to be kind of hard on Paulo for that.
But we won't be.
No, I would never comment on it.
Okay.
Hair high.
Just commenting on what Andrew was saying about it. Remaining totally objective.
Normal. Yep, hard. You gotta go.
So hit and roll here being called. Early sweep out of Andrew's hand.
That ended up being way more weight than I thought he was gonna. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I said Norm there. So.
Yeah, and maybe just a bit of a miscommunication there on the weight. Dan might have thought it was coming at him a bit slower than it was and expecting a little bit more curl. So rolls out. Team WIEBE now trying to freeze.
T-line, just above T.
Sweepers seem to like it early
Line's
here.
Good. Line's good. Line's really good. Tapping the hair. Jules, hard.
Going for line
Right up,
now.
Go. Hard.
It's really curling.
Right up, go.
Oh wow, great shot.
Absolutely excellent shot. Couldn't have placed it any better. Splitting the tee, perfectly frozen, and shot rock, and it is completely cutting off that yellow rock behind there now.
Or that, or you try and hit it real thin. Get them all going. It's about an inch and a half space on the top. It's up to you. Gotta be real precise on the draw. This is okay if you get on an angle and sit there. Even short's fine. Okay. Yeah? Like this is hard, but it's doable.
Throw the bomb, Kelly.
I'm fine with either.
Do it.
I'm fine with either. I can't hear what you're saying.
And deciding on the draw here. So I think Tuesday night at the Pembina Curling Club Beer League, they might be throwing the hit, but both very precise shots though.
Yes, I actually agree with the team here. I think that this freeze attempt is going to be the best outcome for them, and probably a more makeable shot and the right move, but selfishly wanted to see him try to throw the missile. That still has to be made, though.
Curl, I guess. Yeah, curl. Yeah.
And slides just back.
Yeah, just a couple pounds heavy there, but good attempt.
You could see Daniel, he was given Kelly sort of the choice of what he wanted to throw there, what he's more comfortable with, and I'm not sure what that's like. I'm not sure my skip would have given me that kind of choice. I don't know if he'd trust my judgment that much. Julian Leduc is going to try and be sort of fourth man on the freeze here and pile a second rock to be sitting two behind these corners.
Yeah, and with the hammer, this is a big shot, potentially setting up
Back here?
Yes,
a
with
multiple
the hammer.
score.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Well, where is it? Okay, go then. Hard.
Hard.
And upon realizing that they were probably going to be hanging a bit wide there, they decided to keep it straight and come right by. They didn't want to end up sort of half open and leaving Daniel or with Kelly with the chance to make a double.
What, same thing? Sure. Okay.
I think their thinking there was that if they accidentally
Left
left one
red.
right there,
Top red.
that it would open the opportunity for Kelly to make a big double. So by bringing it back, sort of just protecting against that outcome.
Like 4 feet less at least.
And that leaves Kelly with an opportunity to try the exact same shot again. So we'll see if he's learnt from the first attempt.
So yeah, just telling his sweepers he intends to throw 4 feet less at least. So, but the sweeper's
close.
just watching it for
Stay
now.
close.
Curl. Whoa.
Line's walking over there pretty nicely.
Whoa. No bounce.
Sit on the corner.
Okay.
Fuck. Jesus.
Yeah, tough one there for Kelly, and he's not too pleased with how that one ended up. Really was pretty well perfect line, and just an inch or 2 inches heavy. And because of the liveliness of these rocks, just bounced right off it. These rocks really require a lot of precision. That was a good adjustment there from Kelly. He was very close.
Yeah, for sure.
Hack, right? Hack. I don't even know if we have to throw hack. Okay,
Team WIEBE now trying to chase this yellow one, probably cross the face and maybe just try to roll corner frozen to their own red. Very good opportunity here.
Whoa. Close. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Line looks close.
Curl. Yes. Straight. Curl. Hard. Whoa.
Oh, great shot.
Just absolutely excellent execution there. Both of those rocks just lost around that corner guard. Both perfectly frozen. Both shot.
Try and bang it now.
What?
Try and bang that now.
Bang it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
I think so too. You spilled it too.
Spill it too, yeah, if you can. There's not much room to do it, but.
It's going straight sideways. You got it, like.
You like it though?
I think you have to play that.
Yeah.
Now.
I agree. Okay.
If we tick off on another draw, it's a pile.
Okay.
So.
I think more ice than that. That's basically almost what I got to hit. So more. Yeah.
So despite sitting very comfortably right now for Team WIEBE, one thing that I've learned at Tuesday nights at the Pembina is that you can never quite be comfortable when Daniel's throwing.
No, he likes to make these.
Yeah, against us especially.
Yep.
It can get pretty frustrating.
So I expect he'll be pretty close on this one.
I do.
A big shot though here for Skip Dan BIRCHARD.
What's the miss here, Cal? Is it the guard or?
Sure.
There's no miss?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking, Dan. This is one that really has to be made.
So here we go.
Curl.
And really not far off. But yeah, just you had to get so close to that guard, right, to touch those ones at the edge of the 8. Good attempt.
Because that 3 is just staying there. I think this spills, this goes here. Here?
Yeah, but we leave him to draw
forces
here.
them to draw, I think. Yeah, I guess so, eh?
What's that?
Do we have to take too early to take a timeout here?
Right here?
Too early to take a timeout. This
Do
is
you
a
want to
pretty
be shot
important
right here? What does he do then? We're right here. It kind of blocks that off.
Then
and
he's probably trying to
playing this,
slam.
right? I think that makes it even worse still. Okay. Just make it tight.
see a better option right now. We could do this. What do you guys think of this?
Yeah, what do you guys like here? Can we get... I don't mind the freeze if you make it really good. Like, it's just he's gonna have more of it to hit, but...
Well, what if we're here? More angled.
And then it, you know.
You guys like that? Okay.
Okay. It's gonna give him more to hit though, that's the thing. Cause like that's pretty buried, is it not?
I know, but I'm just thinking like if we go here and then we just leave him this. Like guys, as long as and then he's like if you're on the corner here, he's never killing this one. He's killing that backing, you might have a half waiter for 4.
Okay. Okay, let's
He ever drops this, you have a straight run for 3 or an angle for 4.
Alright, right here. It's slick.
Good dialogue there.
Yeah, so
misses here.
Yeah, misses a hair.
Yeah.
So to recap on the conversation there were a couple of different options, and the first they were talking about was potentially putting a rock right there where that one is, and that would just protect what's going on behind the corner there. Another option that they decided on where the number 2 is to come around there and try to generate more than 3 points. And I think what they've ended up trying is they're going to come around, try to sit a third rock buried right on top of that right there, and the miss is going to be to end up a little bit light where that one is and to protect that situation.
Okay.
So good opportunity here for Devin Wiebe to set up a big score here for his team.
Line's okay.
Line's really good.
Line's perfect.
Line's really good.
Line's perfect.
Sweepers seem to like it
Straight,
so far.
straight.
Yeah, you definitely like to hear that as a thrower, the word perfect.
Straight.
Leave it there, I guess.
Hard. I think that's really good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good result.
Yeah, not quite getting shot rock, but like they said, leaving it a little bit high and protecting that situation around there, and
That's enough ice, eh?
very difficult for Daniel to try and get any of those reds out here.
More important to be buried.
I like it, yeah.
Is he coming around the center, Jack?
Sounds like it, yeah. So choosing to ignore all those rocks.
Daniel going to be trying to come around here and place his rock around there and buried.
Yeah, so a big shot here for Team BIRCHARD. Perfectly made. You force Team WIEBE to potentially a difficult chase or a run back, but important for the sweepers to really guide this into position.
T-line, yep. Clean. Close to the line. Line's okay. Hold on. Clean. Yes,
Yep.
hard.
Seems like they really like the line.
Whoa. Curl.
They might have to curl that a bit.
Curl.
Excellent weight control there from Daniel, and he puts it splitting the tee line.
Yeah, great shot there. That's pretty well as good as he could have done. Nice separation from the yellow rock top 12, makes that run a little bit less trivial, and then almost completely buried. So
yeah, Devin will have a shot here for multiple score end, but Daniel's pretty much made it as complicated as he could have.
Yeah, I think it's there too.
That was a big pressure draw there from Daniel to execute.
Just get it out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Team WIEBE believing they can see enough of that rock.
Probably a shade more than that. Yeah.
Just to tap it out with like a hack weight, and what would be really nice for them is to try to stick the shooter somewhere off to the right as we're looking at it now.
Sweep it early.
I like that little word there from Devin. Play it safe, try to secure that deuce, and if it's looking really good, curl it past the guard. See if you can grab a 3-ender out of this.
Yeah. Make sure you're deuce. That's the big thing, really.
And this would be the hammer jack. Am I right?
Correct.
Huh,
good analysis.
I know curling.
Line's good. Curl.
All right, so last shot
Curl.
of the fifth.
Curl. 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 Hard. 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 Hard curl. Hard. Hard curl. Hard. Sit. Yeah, good shot, Dev.
Devin does well there to remove that yellow rock, and I think he really got to as much of it as he could have, and so the liveliness of these rocks just making it tough to stick around. But a deuce nonetheless for the WIEBE team, who goes up 3-2 on Team BIRCHARD. We'll be back with more action right away.
Yeah, it's good ball.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. The kids and even adults who didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to a rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
Thank you for joining us for this Manitoba Championship draw, brought to you by Seagram's 83, Manitoba's #1 whiskey. Win a chance to cheer on Team Canada at the Worlds in Moose Jaw, the Jets, the Bombers, the Gold Ice, or your favorite on a night out at Assiniboia Downs. And support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum effort to preserve Manitoba's curling history and celebrate the greats in Manitoba curling. It's a Manitoba Sports Ticket Raffle. Tickets are $5, 3 for $10, 10 for $25, or 40 for $50. Scan the QR code on your screen now for the complete prize and raffle details and to buy your tickets, or go to raffle.link/MB Curl Museum.
Welcome back to Stride Place Arena in Portage la Prairie, where you can find this wonderful exhibit featuring many different historical trophies from curling in Manitoba and Canada, including the Briar Tankard. It's very neat, and they've got a big exhibit about the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame. So many famous Manitoban curlers. Lots of history to be seen, and if you come out here to see that, you can take in some curling too in Stride Place. And Jack and I are excited to be watching our feature game, which is Team Devin WIEBE from the Charleswood Curling Club playing against Team Daniel BIRCHARD from the Pembina Curling Club, and WIEBE currently holds a 3-2 lead. What have you thought of the game so far, Jack?
Yeah, very tight game. Conservative start from both teams, but as we get on with the game, we're seeing a lot more rocks in play. So last end was an interesting one. Team WIEBE with a couple great freezes there to set up a deuce, and Team BIRCHARD just not quite able to make a freeze back there or spill those rocks to try to defend. So,
yep, not well said. Team WIEBE certainly deserving of that deuce, and Daniel BIRCHARD able to make a very nice draw around the center to avoid an even bigger end than that. So it's been really exciting so far. This is a very even matchup, and two very good teams currently fighting for their lives at the Viterra Manitoba Men's Curling Provincial Championships.
On the buffalo here if you can.
It's there.
So Paulo has to throw a corner guard here.
Curl.
Team BIRCHARD looking to generate a deuce to answer right back.
Jack and I were just chatting about the fact that this arena is very, very nice. It's a wonderful venue for curling, and just how many volunteers that I see running around, bustling around in their green sweaters, and you can tell they've always got a smile on their face. And this kind of thing does not happen without volunteer work. Curling doesn't run without the work of countless hours from volunteers. And so just thank you to all of the people who are volunteering here in Portage la Prairie. Thank you to the host committee in the town and all of the various sponsors who make this happen.
Touch this.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
straight.
a phenomenal atmosphere when you walk into this building. I'm not even playing in this event, and I'm excited to be here, right?
I know,
and it's been great, and so the volunteers really make that happen.
Yep. I've been the player many times before. I've been a competitor at events like this. I've been down on the ice, and it's important that everybody takes the time to consider how many people who are not players and who will never make it onto the broadcast like this are putting in their time to make sure that this can all happen for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clean, straight. Gotta go. Yep. Hard.
Paulo and Kelly are picking up Andrew here, trying to bring his rock into the forefoot.
Yep, you got it. Hard. Okay.
And they just crash on that center guard. Not a bad result, though.
No, not bad at all. Nice to have kind of bounced open. You have access to both of those center line guards. Well, I say guards, the one top 12 and the one just out of the rings.
Yeah, same weight.
Yeah, since they were able to avoid a sort of Christmas tree effect, that staggering effect of the center guards by bouncing off, they have a very close and accessible, promotable yellow rock up there.
A little less. So almost frozen to it. Mine's good.
You know, they say whoever controls the top of the house really controls the end, so that works out very well for BIRCHARD's favor.
Hard, boys, go! Hard, boys, go. Sit. All right.
Despite not quite getting shot rock there, the WIEBE team was able to significantly close off the scoring area.
Yeah, that was a really good shot from
really
Thomas
good.
Dunlop. So.
Good spot to open it.
Good on the front end there, another coast-to-coast sweep.
Rip the red into the red? Yeah, I don't mind that. You want to cross it or just straight back? No, cross. Okay.
So Team BIRCHARD looking to switch gears here and try to make some noise in the house with this red one. Across the face.
Hit just right. I do think that, lovely arrow. That into there, this into there. You could get all three of these gone, you'd potentially 4 reds.
He's very well illustrated.
Yep.
Andrew's bringing the heat here.
Gotta go. Hard. Whoa. Okay, fine.
Well, Andrew does well to connect with the rocks in the house and certainly simplifies things for the BIRCHARD team. And now both of the guards, all 3 guards in fact, do belong to the BIRCHARD team as well.
Nice little pocket here though, right on the tee line for Team WIEBE. If they can kind of weld one right to the crotch of those 2 stones on the button, it'd be a pretty good situation.
Hard early. Where? Looks heavy. Whoa. Close. Yep. Hard line. Hard line.
Sweeper's working hard to hold this one. Oh, and they just touched the top one.
I think that one probably would have been just perfect if it had gotten by.
Yeah, weight was spot on.
We've been seeing a lot of very hard finish out of these rocks, which means that although they do curl consistently and gradually the length of the sheet, past the hog line they begin to just dive even harder as the weight starts to come off. So something to keep aware of. And BIRCHARD with the opportunity now to play an aggressive shot and really take control of the end.
Yeah, straight. Yeah, roll it away. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Kelly does well there to make the double on those rocks in the forefoot and roll out to separate the yellows. And Team BIRCHARD currently sitting 1st, 3rd, and 4th.
Hard line. Where? Hard line.
Team WIEBE now trying to freeze the BIRCHARD stone on the button.
Hard. Keep going.
Another big scrub from the sweepers here.
Let this sit.
Once again, just crashing. I think that one might have been a little light as well.
How much of anything
And Team WIEBE has now staggered those yellow rocks in front of that very well protected BIRCHARD rock on the lid. Is Dan looking at the hole, do you think? Is that what's happening?
I don't know. That's a tricky little hole.
Fantastic result if you can get through it.
Yet.
Yeah.
Through there and make the hit to sit 4.
You don't really like playing around everything.
Around this way?
It's not. Well,
I just think
he's
you
playing
might
a run. He's playing a run.
He's playing the run, right? So
It's not the
run or a
worst.
tap. So
Come top 8.
like
Or
here.
second shot.
You can come here, right?
Second shot. But you gotta be. I think you gotta be second here.
Second.
I think so.
Just open. Okay, you just got it. It's gonna like I'm giving you ice out here then.
Well, I've been throwing heavy, so if I get in the sledge, it might be a good thing.
Okay. I mean, if it's going heavy, we'll take it right to the back.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're on the back red, it's fine.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna run better out here or whatever because we haven't thrown out here. So.
So yeah, decision made there by Team BIRCHARD to come around just to bite the 8-foot.
You want to tuck a corner?
Yeah, right
A little
there.
bit of sober second thought there, and realizing the hole might not be the best option. And
All right. If we leave half open's okay.
this can be a bit tricky. This is not the draw to the button path. It's not a path that's really been played at all. So what they were saying there by sludge is that the ice might just be a little bit frosty. It sometimes can become no man's land out there, and you don't really know what kind of weight to throw. So this is going to be a little bit of a guess on Kelly's part.
Easy line. Easy line.
Where are we? Okay.
Sweeper's just watching this so far.
Curl.
Looks pretty close.
It does.
Straight. Yep. Hard. Ah, fuck. No. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay, it would have been just. Yeah.
Slides just deep.
bit of a tough break there. They almost had the little redirect to
Yeah.
take some of the speed off and potentially sit second shot. So,
Jack, can you confirm the BIRCHARD is hammer?
Do you ever just do that?
yes.
Okay.
They do.
Despite being second shot, I believe, for Team WIEBE, they're definitely not comfortable with the situation. BIRCHARD with 4 rocks now in the rings with the hammer. That red is, even though it's second shot, it's pretty lonely. And you heard WIEBE just acknowledge that hole that I talked about earlier is in fact there.
If you get all the way back here, I think that's the best.
Yeah, so Team WIEBE looking to kind of do 2 birds with 1 stone here. Try to get another one somewhere in the 4-foot.
I think so.
And remove a yellow rock in the process. So hit and roll being called.
I think we got to hit because he's got the port right now. Firm and try to roll as far as we can to the center line.
This is a pretty big shot now for the WIEBE team.
Whoa, curl. Straight! Sit. Okay.
That one really took off on them, I think. They were calling curl right out of his hand, and then they over-curled by just a little bit.
Yeah, they seemed surprised. Right about the hog line, all of a sudden it was a scrub to hold it straight. So, bit of a missed opportunity there. But sitting in the back 12, I believe they're out counting the yellow that's also back 12. Right, those 2 red ones at the back.
They're tough to tell.
Looks like it from here. Oh, yeah.
The WIEBE team, nonetheless, feeling a little bit better now that they're sitting second and third, and the chances of a huge end from the BIRCHARD team becoming a bit more slim. So Daniel's going to try and draw a second rock to be shot behind the guards here. Similar path to what he just saw Kelly do, so he should have a good idea of what the ice in the line or the ice in the weight's like.
Yeah, sweepers just saw this, so they'll kind of understand how the rock behaves down this path.
Yeah, when given the option to throw the same shot twice in a row, it's often a good chance to take it. So.
Room, where? Okay, clean. Okay, room.
Line's good.
Clean. Line's good. Yep.
So I like the line
Straight.
on this one so far.
Whoa. Curl.
Sweepers managing it pretty well.
Keep going.
Oh, very nice shot there from Dan.
Great shot.
Very nice judge from the sweepers there.
It's a 3.
I think.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, is that double there through the port?
Can they come through the port?
What? Right through this port. Double.
Okay, a little bit more artwork from Josh, I think.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah, I'm sitting 2 back here.
Through the port,
Right here.
off of that one, into this one.
I don't mind it.
Sit the red rock right around there. If they can make that double.
No, the issue is if we hit it nose, we're giving up 5. Okay, yeah. Right? No?
You could play like a hack weight on this too, and then just hope it.
They're talking about.
I don't mind that on the 2 hack weight.
That's the first option. They're talking about another option now where they might be able to tap that rock into the. This is just a mess in here now, but I'm committed to it. No, and now I put the wrong number in.
They're both option 1s. Yeah.
If you're here, like that's good.
Either way, instead of the hole now, I think they're talking about playing on this guard and trying to hit it somewhere into the forefoot, but I don't think they're playing a lot of weight at it. More of a tap, really, than a takeout.
No, I think their concern was if they throw this with weight and miss it potentially a little bit low, where they run it straight back into the yellow, it could potentially jam the yellow onto the back red, and all of a sudden Team Weebe's looking at giving up a big score. So
you're just going to have to trust me that Jack's right on that, because there's no way I'm going to try and draw it.
We're inside the edge of the 8. The issue with board, if we end up hitting low and kill our red.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
With Team BIRCHARD sitting 2 with a rock to come, this is a huge shot now for Devon. Really must be made.
Yeah, but a good opportunity too, right? Like if he makes it,
again, like
if he makes it perfect, he potentially welds one in that pocket. Maybe even sitting shot rock, depending on which of the 2 yellows he can move.
Let's go, boys.
And yeah, really then putting the pressure onto Team BIRCHARD again. So, big shot.
Hard!
Hard!
Sweepers really working to hold this.
Hard! 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 Hard!
And a pretty good result there.
Pretty close to perfect, though I do think that Daniel's going to have a shot at a pretty big end here.
I don't think you need to. I think we just play this.
Yeah, does the jam?
What?
The jam? Are we still shot?
Oh,
shot.
Yeah, 100.
I think this is always for 3, right, Jack? I don't think it's for more than that.
Well, they had kind of indicated that the triple on the back reds might be there, but I don't think you ever call for that. I think
not with control weight either.
No. They're throwing the double right now just to even avoid the back one completely and roll your shooter. It's essentially a 7/8 of a rock hit, right? You're just trying to hit it off nose. So, yeah, thoughts of the triple for 5, I think, were
Jack would have been down there pretending to be in a lightsaber battle using his broom to show us all the angles for the triple.
Yeah, maybe. It'd be fun to play it, but
I know.
This is definitely the smart call.
Yeah, this is definitely the smart call. This is why Dan beats us all the time in League. He plays the smart call.
So, control waiter from Team BIRCHARD. Nose hit for a trio, potentially.
Clean. Curl. Clean. Curl. Clean.
No mistake there.
No mistake made. A big score of 3 for the Daniel Birchard rank out of the Pembina Curling Club. They will take a
2 plus 3.
I couldn't see the score. I couldn't see the score.
5-3 lead.
Viterra, helping farmers feed the world for over 100 years, and proud sponsor of the Viterra Championship.
The championship has evolved while retaining its competitive spirit.
And I think that's what's unique about Manitoba, but that hasn't changed. And I think it's just that uniqueness. You know, you go out for the opening ceremonies and there's 32 teams to be introduced, and you sometimes think like, what the heck? But it's a thrill for a lot of these guys if it's their first time, if they're trying to win it, or if they're not trying to win it. It doesn't really matter. It's a thrill for them to be there. So the whole 32-team championship, I think, is sort of what makes it so unique to play in Manitoba.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles reward miles for even more value at PharmaSave.
Okay, right on top. Let's freeze it. Freeze it. Yep.
Welcome back to Stride Place Arena in Porters of Prairie, Manitoba for the 2025 Manitoba Men's Viterra Provincial Curling Championship, where Team Birchard currently leads Team WIEBE 5-3. Some updates from around the rings right now. Teams Peters and Marnock are in a 4-all tie. Similarly to Team Richter and Freeman, who are also in a 4-all tie, and can't tell over there.
Line's good.
Oh, the suspense, folks.
Line's really good.
Yeah, all the players are standing in front of this. Oh, here we go.
Team Tatosky currently leading Team Bar 7-5.
Go distance, boys. Go. Hard. Hard. Okay. Shot. Beauty.
Team WIEBE in a 2-point deficit now is decided to throw up a double corner guard and really get after Team Birchard with some offensive play. Now Andrew from Team Birchard is going to do his best to wrap another yellow stone into the forefoot and around protection on the center line.
3, 4. It's all there.
Yeah, they're going to have to get pretty close to this high guard here to make that, just with the amount of late finish, right? So it's actually a fairly tight hole he's got to get through. Just wicking that red one.
Not such a bad result. He rolls to the center line, which is what they want.
Now Thomas Dunlop here with an opportunity to come around everything, both the red ones. Put one somewhere in the rings under cover.
T-line, weight's nice. Line's good. Line's really good. Back 4, back 8.
The WIEBE team should be very familiar with drawing around this way. This is how they scored a big deuce a couple ends ago by a couple of nice freezes around corner guards on this side.
So Devin Weeb saying 14-2 on that rock, so the speed's holding up pretty nicely through the ends here.
It's just real tough this point to make that draw.
Well, Daniel is asking Andrew to come around the corner guards, which is not a bad call. It's a little bit against convention. Oftentimes, you don't see the team without hammer playing towards the wings at all, but Daniel acknowledging the difficulty of getting a rock around the center currently just because of where all those guards are and the amount that it's curling. So opting to go around the corner.
We're racking.
Yeah, not quite able to get by the second red guard there. Just rolling to block that port.
Lots of guards up there, and not too many ways into the house now. I think we're gonna have to see the teams getting a little bit creative.
Okay.
Yeah, so Team WIEBE now signaling to...
How much you have? Okay. Okay.
All right, so it looks like they're playing an easy weight hit and roll away.
It's like a third.
Yeah, by hitting this yellow rock, they're able to bring that back red one placed by Thomas into play too, and hopefully sit 2 split in the house.
Lay down. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard.
That one really taking off on them.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep
Yeah,
going.
they can't hit these guards too thick either.
Go ahead.
It's again a very unique situation with the amount of guards.
I think we go this way.
Yeah, I agree with Dan here. You got to kind of throw up a guard just to block that top 12 yellow. So you want to guard that yellow rock that's sitting in the top 12.
Okay, I just got to crawl out of the half here.
If this guard is made well, thinking we're gonna see Devin Weebe's team start to bring on some fireworks, try to clear some yellows out from the front.
Yeah, it might be time to switch gears. But see what's left here.
This one's got to curl quite a bit to be in front of that rock.
Gotta go!
It's trying. It's really walking over. Sweeper's doing a good job curl sweeping it, and it gets there. Pretty good shot.
Yeah.
The option remains to try the same shot that was previously attempted by Thomas.
Hack. Wait. Yeah, we can roll behind here too. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yes. Hard. 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 Go ahead up. Go.
No mistake there. Great shot.
Yep, tricky little hit there that Thomas executed beautifully on. Does leave the BIRCHARD team with the opportunity to roll behind a great wall of yellow rocks.
Yeah, for sure. You can almost overdo this roll, hit it a bit thinner than you might optimally want.
True.
Just get it lost under everything.
A lot of room back there.
Queen. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Curl.
Line sounds close.
Curl.
Curling it.
Oh, nicely done.
Getting it right underneath. Nice shot there.
Well thrown, well called. Yeah, they're very happy about that one.
Straw around it all, or? You want to peel first or no? It's like there's like 5 rocks to go. All right. If we make it, I guess it's pretty good.
Here's the fireworks.
Yeah, pretty much whatever his broom is.
Really the WIEBE team here trying to make contact with the rings, but as much as possible open it up, get some yellow flying out of there, open themselves up for a chance to get in there.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Just a bit. Curl.
Oh, great shot there.
Excellent shot. Makes the run double, clears up the forefoot.
Yeah, couldn't have done much better than that. That's
This is the curly side with draws.
Yeah, they were always going to be leaving Daniel with another chance to draw. The WIEBE team has left their stone in front of the house now to be promoted.
So Dan trying to get one just top 4 here, as buried as he can, and on this ice it should be no issue.
Yeah, if he's able to over curl so that it's not just buried underneath the red rock, but also the yellows, that would hopefully for them prevent the WIEBE team from being able to play a run back.
Yeah, exactly.
With that red rock. Sweepers have not touched this yet.
2 rocks.
Kelly indicating now that he wants the sweepers to make room for 2 rocks behind the tee line. So then if Team WIEBE freezes, they've got room for 1 more BIRCHARD stone on the pin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad result for them, though. It's lost under there, and the WIEBE team will not be able to remove it, and now they're forced to just draw into the 4-foot where there's this very small scoring area.
Yeah, so call in the freeze here.
Yeah, top button. Bill's got a 14-1 on that. I don't know about you guys, but so we thinking it's a little heavier? So kind of like draw the button. Okay.
So just confirming the speed here with the sweepers, some good communication there.
Yeah, oftentimes what you see on curling teams is that there's different rules, right? And so the front ends are often in charge of keeping track of the different spots on the ice and how fast the ice is running and what kind of time to tell their skip. I know that on our team, that's definitely the front end's role, and
Line's
so
okay, maybe a hair tight.
good for Devin to get that good information from Tom and Zach.
Line's good, line's good.
Line's good.
Play the weight.
Okay, running a little hot. It's got a curl now.
Zach's rock, Zach's rock.
Zach,
not too deep.
Top button, top button. Shot.
All right, a great shot there.
Great judge, boys.
Yeah, well done. It's a nice team shot there.
Shot.
And Dan looking to follow this one down here. So just to the top button.
Depends on where it is.
Maybe if you make it by the guard really, really tight, you could try to tap it back at rock.
I was thinking that might be what they were trying.
Is that the call?
I'm not sure.
Really corner frozen, you'll have the run back too.
Certainly curls enough. If you're tight enough to the guard, it's plausible.
He's got the ice in the 8-foot. Even just a nice freeze here from Dan would be perfectly fine, even if he's not shot, and do his best to force the WIEBE team to concede that they'll only be getting 1 point.
That one looks like it's heavy.
There's way tighter line though.
Andrew sweeping it to curl it over there, trying to get it to the center line.
Oh, very good shot, though. Going to be very difficult for the WIEBE team to get more than a point, I think.
Yeah, nice result.
If that had curled up just an inch more, I think they could have gotten shot there.
No, yeah, you're right.
Potentially to sit two.
Yeah, yeah. That red one misses the back yellow. I think it just gets out of the 4-foot there. So
still a good result there. Nice safe one.
Perfect.
What are they looking at here, Jack? Coming off the wing?
Yeah, let's listen in to see what they say.
Okay, let's just make this pretty wide and carve it in. Let's make a choice. I don't want more time.
T-line weight.
So they are deciding to try the draw, throw T-line weight, and The risk here is if you're a little bit tight, you could always tap that yellow rock for shot by accident. And so small amount of risk here. And yeah, he's making sure to take a little bit of extra ice and make sure that if he's going to miss at all, it's going to be on the wide side. So playing this one conservatively.
Yeah, they've got their first point locked in. Would be nice, though, to generate a deuce out of this. So right on the tee line, just touching the edge of the white of the button is the spot they need.
Line's nice. Line's perfect.
He had great weight on his last
really
one, so I
good.
expect this will be close. Sweeper's backing right off, though.
No, I think he played it very safe there.
Yeah.
But sometimes that's what you got to do, and you know, getting your point, only a 1 point deficit, and there's certainly still hope. So, heading into the ninth end, Birchard will take a 5-4 lead with the hammer, and we'll be back shortly.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. The kids and even adults, they didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together.
Into the ninth end of this B-side matchup that is pitting Team Daniel Birchard of the Pembina Curling Club against Team Devin Wiebe of the Charleswood Curling Club. This late in the game, down a point without the hammer, the Devin Wiebe team really has to go very hard now for a steal. So they've put up a double center guard, and lead Zach Balaka does a very good job of doing that. And so they're set up for, hopefully for them, force or a steal. So
take a look.
6. Always straight, always straight. Yeah, you go. Go. Yep, hard.
And with some very nice touch there from Paulo, perfectly placed rock on the top of the button.
Right to it.
Has he played 100% this game, Paulo? It's pretty close.
He's been close. He's had a heck of a game. He's gotten a lot of those fist bumps.
Back tee.
Both leads really
both leads have been.
Tap it a little bit. If you're going by it, hit it for curl. Okay, curl. Hard. Curl.
Very, very close there. Just about a couple inches too heavy, and they wind up bouncing off on that freeze attempt.
We can go hard, go in, or we peel.
I don't think you peel here.
Yeah, I think we're good, right?
Yeah.
One more in.
So the conversation there, whether to go really hard at trying to be aggressive, generate some points by drawing in, or being defensive and playing the peel. And the boys have decided that they're really going after him.
Yeah, and I think I like this call. If they ever either freeze the pocket or tap the red back a little bit, you sit too early with last rock, and that's never a bad thing.
Yeah, they smell opportunity here, and they're going for it, and it's showing a lot of confidence. Very well placed stone by Andrew there.
Nice shot. Team WIEBE now coming on top again.
Top 12. It's quite a bit down. Play the weight.
Sweeper's pretty sure this one's light out of Thomas's hand.
Okay, go boys, go! Hard! Distance, distance!
Just coming up a couple feet short of what they would have liked there.
Same thing. Tap it just a hair is fine. Same weight, like you just need to move it 6 inches. You don't need to move the red yet.
Huge opportunity here for Andrew to be able to tap that red one back and potentially sit 3 yellows all in the forefoot.
I think the call was just to come to it, similar weight.
Back 12. One more.
And
back 12.
sit first, second, third.
Yeah.
Oh, but switching gears here.
Yeah, this one just a bit heavy. They're trying to avoid ticking that red one over and out of play and or out of.
I think we have to play it. Yeah. Let's do it. Go, Jules.
Yeah, a pretty big miss there, and the BIRCHARD team still, I'd say, in control at the end.
Yeah, although if this is made, there's potential they can fire this into the pocket of the 2 yellows and get 2 or 3 moving here. So good opportunity for the WIEBE team.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Really hard. Go. Go. Not bad.
Pretty good shot there from Julian. It definitely helps.
Very good result, yeah.
They're one. They got this all day. If you sit here, it's not the worst. Okay.
So Daniel acknowledging there
tricky.
that the
like,
WIEBE team.
I don't mind coming here, and if we're wide, even kissing off this into it,
Oops,
pretty good.
wrong color.
And just moving this out a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
The WIEBE team would have an opportunity to play this double right now.
Top 4.
So they're trying to place a rock right about there in order to avoid that double.
Easy, easy,
Where
easy
is
for
it?
line.
Where is it? Where is it? Okay.
Really hot, guys. It's really hot.
It's got a curl. Curl.
Lick off the red. Or
Kelly thinking this is maybe a little bit heavy out of his hand.
Curl. Straight. Straight.
Playing the audible here.
Good.
Very good
I
result.
think that was an excellent result.
Yeah, very good result. Takes
Not
away the
quite
double.
the way they were looking at doing that, but takes away the double, like Jack said. Leaves that stone perfectly frozen on the red. And yeah, that yellow one that's frozen on top of the red is not going to go anywhere for a couple of shots at least. So the WIEBE team, understanding this, is now going to try to play a freeze on that.
Yeah, it's not there now. He's just freezing.
That was a good plan B call from Dan in the house once he realized that that one rock was coming heavy, and he saw that he could bounce off of it that way.
Yeah, absolutely. reiterates the importance of good communication, not only when you're sitting in the hack, but after you've let the rock go all the way down the sheet, right?
Yeah, the shot doesn't end once you let go of it, that's for sure. It's only just begun, so there's a lot to be happen there.
Very nice shot there.
Yeah, absolutely perfect freeze.
Pretty important that he got to nose there on that one. Had he held a little high, might have been room for Team Birchard to kind of tap things around and roll towards the center line. But
You want to call time?
with the way these are frozen now, it makes things pretty complicated for
You want to call time? Yeah.
This has been a very well executed end by both teams, and it's making for some very interesting curling. And the Birchard team calling a timeout to discuss, so I say we listen in and see what their thoughts are.
Like, I think it's happened. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to. Yeah. Like, ideally, you can get if you can get to the inside. Actually, I don't think it matters as long as you're not tapping it and not over tapping it. Right? If this taps is just to here, yeah. Even if we're on the outside, it should go off and then the yellow back into it, right? But I think you want to try and get to as nose as possible. He's going to have the same shot back. I don't know, unless you play more weight and just get rid of it so that you're not jumbling up. What's he playing if we just outright like get rid of the 3? I think he still plays a tap. He just plays soft weight and just pushes ours back. Okay. Right? Because I think he'll just come and tap ours to back here and
one
sit.
is still shot though.
What?
One is still shot.
One is still shot. I don't mind getting rid of it, but I think you got to stay on top of it. So you got to play soft weight to stay on the angle.
20 seconds left. So you know, just tap. You like just tapping it then?
I like tapping it. I don't mind tapping it through.
Okay.
You need nose.
Yeah, I like it. Let's do it. Let's do that.
If you like bumper?
Yeah.
Okay. Solid bump.
Yeah, I agree with the call that was made. I think they definitely have to tap it now. If they chose not to tap it and not sit shot, Team WIEBE may just elect to throw guard on it and make things even trickier for the Birchard rink. So the call here, just board weight, try to, I believe board weight will probably kill the back red one.
Curl. Gotta curl.
Try to
Very important here to sit on the nose, and I'm not sure it's going to curl enough to get to that.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit of a missed opportunity there.
Birchard ranks left sitting 2 on the button, but an opportunity here from Team WIEBE to come down, probably with a heater, I'm thinking, off of this, off of here, and try to split the yellows out.
It should curl a bit. It's like a thick quarter.
Yeah, and this one's a lot thinner than it might appear, to try to get your shooter to hit the side of the middle yellow one.
Should curl a bit. Yeah.
You kind of almost have to get underneath that middle yellow one so that it touches the left-hand yellow one.
Yeah, big shot here. This is what we do it for. This is exciting stuff.
Yep. Hard.
Devin WIEBE with a rocket.
Hard.
No. Just not quite thin enough, but makes the double.
I don't know what happened there.
Very close to perfect there. It's tough to be that accurate throwing it that hard.
So let's go. All right. Okay.
What do you think happens, Jack, if
thinking that? Yeah. You gotta play decent weight to get the.
if Dan was to hit
You gotta hit
this
like this
red
high.
rock, does it kind of split that one off and that one out and this one off of there?
Yeah, I just don't want to jam them.
To me, you'd have to hit that probably
really
a little bit
thin.
on the thin side, try to get it moving a bit sideways, but I think it does touch it.
Right? 'Cause we're not getting this one out on the next one.
Just don't know if
So
it
I think
touches
it's
the back
normal.
one then.
They come. They might have a
They
pick
got
on
the
this
chip.
one.
They got the chip. You got a wide open draw.
Okay.
I still think it's a shot though.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to open up the forefoot.
Okay, if we can keep a shooter just in case for a saver later.
What are you throwing?
I think just normal or.
Normal weight hit. Try and open up the forefoot there, and Daniel understanding that he might have to make a draw on his last, and so he wants as much room as possible to be comfortable.
Yeah, and saying that they want to stick the shooter somewhere.
But the double, it's kind of in between here.
All right, they kind of, yeah, they got to make the double. They would like to stick the shooter.
This is a tough one.
It is, yeah. It's a tricky
It'll be interesting to see exactly how things are going to land.
Whoa. Curl. Whoa. Yep. Curl. Curl.
It's pretty close.
Here more.
Oh.
Okay. Fine. I like it.
Not a bad result. Actually, where that second red one rolled to at the back 8-foot kind of makes it tricky for Team WIEBE if they wanted to come around the left side and chip that yellow one out, right? So potential catcher there. And looking like they're throwing down the right-hand side as we look at it anyways. But
Devin's decided to play the draw around everything. Back button, back 4. It's a very difficult shot.
It just jams though, doesn't it?
I think you need a little more, but
This is fine. I feel like the draw.
Do you guys want to take your time?
I think the BIRCHARD team was anticipating that this rock was going
Jules,
to be
does
touched
that yellow
during
jam?
that shot and be moved a bit, but right, Jack?
oh, I'm not sure. I didn't hear the call there.
But the way that it ended up might have worked very well for
have
them,
a piece of
actually,
the
because if
yellow.
that was moved, then this yellow might have been moved into the open as well. So
yeah, but we'd be shot rock. We'd be shot rock.
Like even if we miss it, it's a tough shot for him. You got to draw the forefoot too.
I actually like that better. I think that's an easier
I think we
shot.
got to call time. We got to call time.
Honestly,
the WIEBE team rethinking their shot now and called a timeout to come and discuss.
you could make that with peel, but like we wouldn't play with peel.
No, I think we're playing board.
Board or even half.
He's got about an eighth of it in the half.
We should be shot rock. Yeah, we would be shot rock.
Or shot rock all day.
Yeah.
All day. That stops here? On here, is he second on his draw? I don't think so, right? Like, even if you miss, he has to draw full forefoot on either side.
Yeah, no.
But
No, I mean,
this,
yeah.
I mean, the draw is great too. The only issue is we can go here and then he can make that.
I really like this, guys. Now that you guys
I like
mentioned
it.
I like it.
Yeah, I love it. Board weight. Okay. Yeah.
All right, so Team WIEBE rethinking their call here, now playing board weight at this yellow one, trying to
make this
hit as much as they can see, I think, and just kind of, whether it stuffs on the back red, we'll see, but even if it does, their logic is that they'll still be shot at the top of the forefoot. So
Yeah, it was well thought out there by the team. I think maybe they're also thinking just the degree of difficulty with that draw.
Mine's good.
Maybe
Whoa,
just a better chance at this one.
Close. Curl then. Curl then. Curl.
Curl.
Curl. Curl. Curl. Curl. Curl.
Zach Balaka trying to make it curl a bit. Oh, and a great shot there.
Well done. Not able to quite completely remove that yellow rock, but they do sit shot pretty well protected.
I like this side, so I don't have to touch that.
And being forced here, Daniel BIRCHARD is going to have to draw to the forefoot for 1 point. So success for Team WIEBE.
Yeah, that was a great shot there to force Dan and Team BIRCHARD into the draw for 1. So mission accomplished for Team WIEBE this end.
Where? Straight. Only straight. Okay.
Fight, baby, fight, fight.
Okay, Dan. Oh. Quite, hey?
That one slips, it looks like just too far. The thirds are taking a peek.
100% right.
And that's a steal of 1 from the WIEBE team, meaning that we have a 5-all tie heading into the 10th end. Exciting stuff, folks.
Because we could just rip everything, draw for 1.
Eat. Meet. Stay. Canada Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canada Inn's. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadainns.com.
Thank you for joining us for this Manitoba Championship draw, brought to you by Seagram's 83, Manitoba's #1 whiskey.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Weight's really good.
Welcome back to Stride Place Arena in Portage the Prairie.
It might need to sit, actually.
Jack and I are
No,
bringing you
weight's
the
good.
2025 Manitoba Men's Viterra Provincial Curling Championships. This
Okay,
has been a very exciting game, folks. It is a 5-all tie in the 10th end, 10th and final end. Team BIRCHARD with the hammer.
Hard! Go, 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 go! Go! Great, sweet.
And Zach Balaka with 2 perfect guards here for Team WIEBE.
Both on the center line, cannot be moved, cannot even be ticked with the new tick zone.
Whoa, whoa. Just for line. Yep. Similar. If you can, hard, you gotta go. We're tight. We're tight. Really nice.
Back four.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Team BIRCHARD looking to just wrap these guards and ideally sit somewhere in the top 8 or top 4 foot.
Coast-to-coast sweep from Kelly there. And Paulo makes another perfect shot.
Yeah, great shot there.
You did not, you didn't jinx him last end when you were talking about what a game he's had, because he makes 2 beauties in the 10th end here.
It's always interesting games when the leads are playing well and you get the end set up nicely. It makes for some good curling. So Thomas Dunlop now with the freeze attempt. Line looks really good. Oh, and a little tap too. Great shot.
Oh, well done. Really getting into it here with a perfect little tap. Sits frozen on there.
Yeah, and Dan wasting no time. Calling the peel on these. Well, one of the center line guards.
Yeah, it was really good that Paulo put those in those good spots too. In a situation like this, you'd never want to accidentally put one back button or anything.
No, we wouldn't know anything about that, though.
Not a chance.
Halfway, it's got to sit.
Line's perfect.
After a successful peel, Thomas asked to replace the guard.
Sit. 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 Sit.
Hey.
Good throw.
Yeah, no mistake there. Really nice shot. No angle between the 2 guards. They're pretty well one in front of the other, so the double peel attempt, pretty tricky to lose everything. Yep. Impossible to lose everything even.
Yep.
So
yeah,
Andrew
I think Andrew's
just
being
peel.
asked to play the single here. Yep, when you got the hammer in the last end and you're the second, and you're asked to play peels, they're pretty straightforward shots, but they're pretty essential too.
Yeah, if you leave those extra guards, even as shrapnel's corners, right? You end up, if you make a half shot on a peel and you just move the center guard over to the corner, it still blocks off a draw path for you, right?
Good.
So yeah,
Absolutely.
key to make those.
Nice and high, boys.
The idea of the front end in a situation like this is really to simplify what the skip is going to have to do later on. So
Sliding. That's it. It's fine. Should be okay.
it's pretty much 100% end so far from both teams.
Yeah, that's 5 really good guards so far from, well, four good guards and 1 really nice draw from Team WIEBE.
Do we throw it in or?
And Kelly has to peel the guard again here.
One more? I don't know. Might want to go in now.
As ho-hum as it looks, folks, it's pretty nerve-wracking when you got to make those peels, and you know that no mistake can be made.
Nice little tap. Back 8. I like this. Back 4. Okay. No, you need back 8. You got to get it back. Okay.
So Team WIEBE now opting to come into the rings. They do have some work to do to get shot. So third now, trying just a back weight tap on their red.
This kind of shot was going to have to be played regardless, since they do need to get shot to try and steal the game.
Hard line.
Really, conversation was had about when to do it.
Go!
And I think they elected the right time to do it. I think this is, oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, they needed that one.
I don't know.
And moving that center guard over also reveals some of the forefoot.
Yeah.
Team BIRCHARD still opting to peel the guard. This is definitely the danger rock for them. Team WIEBE's going to have to place something in the rings to get shot rocks. So just to clear out the front of the house, leave your skip with a clear shot of whatever's in the rings.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, bit of a bad break there.
Got that center guard so thin that they ricocheted off of it and hit the red rock that was in the top 12 into the yellow rock in the forefoot. So there's a couple of reds in the forefoot now, although there are no guards, and definitely the center guards is what was scaring the BIRCHARD team the most. So they're still feeling all right, I think, but there's definitely something for the WIEBE team to work with here.
Yeah, and
here,
maybe a really good tap or a freeze in this case could really put the pressure on Team BIRCHARD and make them make a pretty precise shot. So.
The key here is going to be to not move that yellow too far back. They don't want too much separation so that they can blow it all up.
T-line? Oh, yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so T-line weights I think they're looking for. So either just a cold freeze right to the one that's on the center line, or even just tapping it just a couple of inches so that there's not too much separation.
Mine's a little soft.
So
Hard
this
early,
is
calm if you
skips
can.
first in the 10th end.
Okay. I like the weight, guys. Calm in. Okay, line's good. Whoa, line's good. Room. Line's good. If you're heavy, curl. Curl. No, don't curl. Curl, yeah. Curl. Good shot.
And a great shot there.
Good touch, boys. Good job.
Very well done. Any attempt to hit those red ones that are on the top of the forefoot now would result in that yellow leaving town.
And then you just bang again.
Assuming he advances it past the point that we can do that.
Right. Yeah.
Right. But then, in worst case scenario, then I'm playing a pick. It is what it is. I don't think there's another shot. Like if I do it now, if I blast, it's just going to jam. They're throwing a guard card. So I think that's control.
So Daniel hoping to hit this and leave it sitting right around there. Red one would leave.
Yeah, and trying to sit second shot here is pretty important. Or maybe even shot. I'm not sure if he can quite get shot.
I think what he's thinking is that if he's sitting close to second shot, then he can blast those reds and have that yellow as a saver afterwards.
Yeah, right. So control weight hit coming up.
Yep. Hard.
Paulo doing his best to hold the line. Just doesn't quite hold it, but yeah, Kelly said it's not terrible, and it really isn't.
How much time we have?
Yeah, the WIEBE team needs to be shot here, and so they're going to have to do something to move that yellow rock. And the way that those red rocks are now staggered right in front of it, it's tough to get to.
We got to hit this, right? And 3, right? Just tap weight, like back 8. Just tap it to here. Well, back line. I just don't want him to have a catcher here. This needs to be. I think this 2 needs to be shot over 2. This 2. So you need to throw it like at least here. I think. Just through? Just to get it here at least. Just through. Okay. It needs to be shot over this guy. You guys like that? Like back line. Okay. I think like you need to throw here because you're hitting it at an angle, right? So you're gonna lose some speed. Yeah. Just through. You like that ice? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like you want to throw here, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just back line. I like it, Jeff.
So back line, come through there and tap this red that's on the top button onto the yellow and leave it sitting there, and get the yellow out of the forefoot. And Joel's going to be looking at a lot of red in the forefoot if this is executed well. There we go.
You like that ice, guys?
I'll take that away. I won't make you guys look at my artwork anymore.
I threw T-line there.
Yeah, tricky, very tricky shot here. Just the way that BIRCHARD's last stone there just kind of touched the top one and made those angles a little bit awkward for Team WIEBE. So.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay, off then.
Objective number 1.
Curl.
They must be shot.
Yeah.
Curl.
The BIRCHARD team doesn't have to
curl.
throw.
Curl, Zach. Curl.
Zach pounding this right now to get it to move over there.
It's curling.
Hard.
Line's getting close. Oh, and what a great shot.
He does well to be shot.
Sits 2 even. Great shot.
That catcher there. Straight draw, I think. Straight draw. Yeah, because that probably jams. Okay.
The discussion here is that
if you want to try and play that, I don't think so.
It's very tough.
Unless you have to just hair it through. The draw is really hard. Not super confident.
They're both really hard. Because that's straight jam.
Sorry?
You got minute 15.
Yeah.
If they made that double,
whatever you want to play, Skipper, it's you.
I think we can
this rock back here would remain shot. And I think what they're worried about is this top red coming off of here and jamming and sitting somewhere there. Looks like he's going to play it, though. I'm pretty sure this is the shot that I would choose to play as well. That's a cold draw right to the lid.
Yeah, both are really tough, very precise shots, but I agree that is a cold draw to the lid. And if Skipper is more confident about making this hit and making the 2 reds disappear, then go with whatever his gut says.
Daniel BIRCHARD's last rock of the 10th end in a 5-all tie. It all comes down to this.
Whoa! Curl! Curl! Curl!
More.
Nice.
And unfortunate, no contact on the back one there.
Thank you.
Well, and Team Devon WIEBE from the Charleswood Curling Club will move on, knocking out Daniel BIRCHARD of the Pembina, and they steal the win. A very well-played game from both teams. This was incredibly exciting. Any last words, Jack?
Yeah, like you said, incredibly exciting. What a finish. Both teams should be very proud about the way they played. A lot of really good shots, really finesse shots being played. And an exciting game to watch. So,
yeah, I absolutely agree. Both teams should be very proud, and Jack and I will catch you all again on the 4 o'clock draw.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. Kids and even adults who didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
New at Asham, the Shore Glide Delivery Aid. Precision, stability, and style all in one. Available with or without Broom Caddy. With its durable design, it's built to last season after season. Check out our website at asham.com.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles reward miles for even more value at PharmaSave.
For exceptional customer service that measures up to any job, see the experts at McMahon and Yates. From tools to materials and everything in between, the experts at McMahon and Yates make sure that you have everything you need for your next project. All delivered right to your door. McMahon and Yates. Make it better.
Eat. Meet. Stay. Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
Why not? Just watch. Why not? Keep scrolling, I slide. Why not?
As a broadcaster and Hall of Fame football player, I'm constantly in the lab of life. For 15 years, my friends at Not Auto Corp have been pioneers as well.
Why not?
Introducing Winnipeg Car Lab, custom car wraps, graphics, and auto services. Winnipeg, why not get in the lab?
From small towns to big cities, Chicken Chef is comfort food you can count on. We're your chicken choice. And pizza choice. And salad choice. And so much more. Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
Win a chance to cheer on Team Canada at the Worlds in Moose Jaw, the Jets, the Bombers, the Gold Ice, or your favorite on a night out at Assiniboia Downs. And support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum effort to preserve Manitoba's curling history and celebrate the greats in Manitoba curling. It's a Manitoba sports ticket raffle. Tickets are $5, 3 for $10, 10 for $25, or 40 for $50. Scan the QR code on your screen now for the complete prize and raffle details and to buy your tickets, or go to raffle.link/MB Curl Museum.
the championship has evolved while retaining its competitive spirit.
And I think that's what's unique about Manitoba, but that hasn't changed. And I think it's just that uniqueness. You know, you go out for the opening ceremonies and there's 32 teams to be introduced, and you sometimes think like, what the heck? But it's a thrill for a lot of these guys if it's their first time, if they're trying to win it, or if they're not trying to win it. It doesn't really matter. It's a thrill for them to be there. So the whole 32 team championship, I think, is sort of what makes it so unique to play in Manitoba.